Let's understand it by the use of a small story. Okay, so let's meet our character. Suppose there is a software developer. The name is suppose John. Okay, now this developer, he's a software developer, and another character is suppose he's Harry. Okay, now he is software tester. Okay, now so this John. Okay, now John is very excited. John is very excited because he is fresher and he has just joined the company. Now he is very excited to work with the team and also to work on his like the new project. Okay, so okay, and he's very talented. Okay, now what happens? John is working on a project, and on that project he's working with some packages, some frameworks. Like he's working, basically he's creating a project where different dependencies, different frameworks are being used. Okay, like we can say the version of Python is suppose 2.0. Okay, and then we have some different frameworks. Suppose he's using Django, and then some different like some different technology, some different tech stacks. Okay, now all those dependencies, all those libraries, whatever he's using, he's installing on his PC, and then he's working with that. Okay, so and finally after working with all those things, after like he has created his project, he had like the project is working nicely on his it is working fine on his machine, and he's very excited. He's very excited that yeah, finally he has created his project, and now the next step that he needs to do is he have to submit it to the tester. Okay, the software tester. Okay, the name is Harry. This tester will test that whether this project is actually working or not. Okay, so John says, yeah, hi Harry, I have done my work, I have done my job, and now I'm submitting my project, just check it. Okay, so although as we know that on John's PC or machine it was working fine, the project was working very nicely, and he's very excited to submit it. Okay, now but what happens next? As soon as this Harry checks the project, it was not working. There's an error in the code. Okay, it is not working, it is showing some kind of error. What's that? Now there is a problem, but the problem is not in the code but with the dependencies. Now what's that exactly? No one is understanding. The tester, that is Harry, is saying that yeah, there is a problem in the code and I'm not able to run it. Okay, John is saying but it is working fine in my PC, like it is working, I can't see it, it is working fine. Now what's the problem? Okay, there is a blame game that is going on between John and Harry, but the problem is not with the code but the dependencies. What happened exactly is that the version or the framework, or we can say all the dependencies that are being used in with John, like that are being used from John, is not there with the tester. Okay, it may be possible that the tester is using Python 3.0. Okay, or any other, like it may be that the OS he's working on is different. Okay, there may be so many reasons because of which this code is not running. So the problem is with the dependencies, right? Now what we can do for solving this problem? Okay, what we can do? Okay, so there comes the role of this containerization. You can understand, as the name is, the same is the role. Okay, this concept of containerization is nothing but it's simple. You can just understand that it is wrapping up all the packages, all the framework. Okay, in one like it is packing it, and then it is sending the code or the application with all those dependencies to the tester, and by which what is happening, the tester is directly receiving that container. Okay, like just understand this. Now the John has, what he has done, he's creating a container. Okay, he's creating the container of his project. Okay, and then all the application code, the frameworks, the versions that he has used, like suppose if he is using Python 2.0, then with that version, the OS. Okay, it is just transferring that container to the test. Okay, now the tester will not have to worry about the dependency, or he don't have to install it manually, don't have to manually check that yeah which version John is using. He don't have to manually check it one by one. Okay, he can just directly pull that container, or he can directly check with that container, and then he can run that code and check whether that code is running or not. It has make the work a lot more easier. Now you can understand how easy it is to use this container to remove this problem. Okay, to just how easily this problem